I've been a mess. My space has been a mess. Big, giant, organized mess. Hello, fellow organized messers. Welcome back. So glad you could be here. My name is Erica. Thank you for coming to my channel. Everything's been so chaotic lately, trying to keep organized, but you know, it doesn't always end up that way. I think the last video you saw of me was my cleaning and organizing my entire room part 1. So part 1 was supposed to be, I think it was supposed to be like maybe like a 3-part series or something, but part 1 was honestly done like I said, like 5 or 6 months ago. So obviously it was supposed to be like a week or so in between each video, but I got so frustrated with my space, so I kind of just gave up in a sense. And then I one day just was like, okay, this is it. I'm taking down the wallpaper. I am changing everything. I am making a space that I love. So these next few videos that you're going to see are basically videos that are like me progressively changing things around and then trying to make the best of what I had with my wallpaper, moving my bed, moving my desk, switching everything around, changing my bedding 100 times, changing my furniture, putting my TV out of my room, putting my TV back in my room. There's been a lot of changes, and I mean a lot. So I just wanted to kind of document the process of this is what it used to be and this is what it is now. So my apologies for the very long delay in between videos, but this video is pretty much going to leave off from where it was my first video of cleaning and organizing my entire room. So if you haven't seen that one yet, I recommend you go watch that one first and then come back to these next few videos, because then it'll make a lot more sense. So I did my best to kind of piece everything together. There were things that I didn't film, I forgot to film, or I lost the footage. So that kind of was a big roadblock there, but I made it work. So hopefully you guys enjoy the videos that are to come. This video will be pretty much back to back from like what happened in the last video. So go watch that one, then come back to this one, and hopefully it all makes sense. Sit back, relax, or clean along with me, organize your space, whatever it may be, and enjoy. Doing is just putting up these little shelves that I have. I have about 6 of them, but here I'm going to use I think 4. They were a little bit difficult to put up, especially lining them up in a corner, and I was only using nails to mount them rather than drilling holes and making bigger holes in the wall. So that's why you kind of see me here like taking them down, putting them back up. I did have to redo a couple of them, but after a few different tries I did eventually get them up the way that I wanted, and I'm happy with the way that they turned out. So now what I'm about to do is just move these 2 photos that were above my bed because they were actually too close to the shelves once I put those up. So instead I'm going to put them vertical, one on top of the other, right above my lamp. It was a bit of a process, so I'm just going to speed through that real quick, but basically all I did was I put them on the wall at the approximate spot that I wanted, put a level to make sure it was straight, and then I made a mark of where to put the nail in the wall. Okay, so now I wanted to get some prints up on my wall. I have this little ledge thing, or like overhang, on my ceiling that kind of makes the ceiling uneven. So I thought that would be like a perfect spot to put some pictures that I liked. And I'm also trying to do anything I can to distract away from the wallpaper. So basically all I did was I took some wall safe scotch tape
and I put about 3 or 4 pieces on the back just to make sure it was secure, and then I had them all laid out on my bed in the design or pattern that I wanted, and then I stuck them up as many as I could at a time until I reached the end. I did try and scatter them as evenly apart as I could, and as you can see, I think it turned out pretty good. So to finish off above the bed area, I decided to put this round mirror that I kind of just had laying around in my house. It had been in a few different places, but I had taken it down, put it back up, and so on, so I decided it would look good above my bed. In order to hang the mirror, I basically found one of these command hooks that I had just lying around my house. I followed the instructions that were on the back, stuck it in place where I wanted, and then I just hung up the mirror. So now that the mirror is secure on the wall, I'm going to use some fake flowers to decorate around it. I actually got this idea on Pinterest, and it was using a similar mirror that I have, so I thought that I would give it a try. So in order to get the flowers apart, I just used some scissors and wire cutters to break them apart from their bouquets, and then I organized them by type and color. I then put a couple pieces of wall-safe tape on each stem of the flower and started sticking them up on the wall. I didn't end up having enough flowers to fill up the space as much as I would have liked to, but I just had to make do with what I had. So next I'm just clearing off my nightstand, giving it a good wipe down and dusting. I also put a little liner inside just to give it a little bit more of a decor kind of look and also to protect the inner surface. And then I'm just putting everything back into its place, like my lamp, my alarm clock, drink coasters, and then my Nintendo Switch and chargers. So this is the terrible state of my room right now. Just kind of go around and give you a brief look. Everything is just on my bed, which I have to take off because I am going to put new bedding. This corner has been, this is supposed to be my like filming corner, but oh my gosh, it's just junk everywhere, as you can see. But yeah, so junk, clothes, bags. I have a crap ton of laundry I need to do. My closet needs to be done as well. But yeah, so this is what we're dealing with. It's pretty messy. My TV was also on top of my dresser. I'm just figuring out what I want to do with that. But my first step, I think, is going to be to change the bedding. Take everything off my bed, kind of probably move it to a different room temporarily, or just put it on top of my dresser. I don't know. And then I'm going to put the new bedding on, and hopefully it looks the way I would like it to look. Oh my gosh, I am obsessed with my new bed. It's not a new bed, I meant new bedding. Obsessed. Alright, so at this point, after I got my bedding all figured out, I decided that I wanted to move my whole room around, which is obviously going to be a big task. So basically I started clearing away the area where my desk was, got everything off the floor. Then I had to clean up my desk, take everything off my desk. Then I had to take out the drawers under my bed, take out all the clothes out of there and put them in more bags, and then basically that allowed me to move the bed. I have carpet, so moving the bed is no simple task, or moving any furniture is no simple task, but I did end up doing it, so enjoy watching the process. So I will show you what I've done so far. So my desk is now on the opposite wall. It's where my bed used to be, and then my bed is basically where my desk used to be. Yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna move my bookshelf, and then eventually I'm gonna get rid of it. There's a different one that I do want to get that matches a lot better, and it's more open concept, which is nice. But for now, that's what I have. And then I'm going to put it somewhere near the desk, like either in the corner or right here. That shelf is another story. Or like underneath the window, like near the end of the bed. Not really sure yet. And then I still have this little shelf to deal with. And then my dresser's here. It's currently blocking the closet, but it actually goes like by the door. And then my other thing is I have a TV. It's in the other room right now. I'm thinking of putting my TV above my desk, if that makes sense, because now that my bed is here, obviously I want to be able to see my TV, and it's just like not ideal being on my dresser. I'm gonna mount a shelf here, take these flowers down, and then mount a shelf above my desk and have like my TV. The only thing is my TV is big. It's like 40 inches, but I do have a smaller one that I could probably switch it out for. So I'm thinking I'm gonna take down these two shelves and then re-put them up over here, but side by side. So that's my plan. I like these shelves here, and they were super annoying to put up. So I don't know. So I don't know if I'm gonna leave these here, but anyway, I'll test it and see how it goes and like how it looks and stuff, but that's my plan so far. So yeah. So I ended up deciding to move the corner shelf onto the side of my bed and then have the nightstand on the other side of my bed where the bookcase was. Hey guys, so it's the next day. Right now, I'm going to remove the flowers that are on this wall because like I said earlier, I plan to try and put my TV up there if I can figure out how to do it. Like I realized the cord might not be long enough to reach the outlet, so we'll see. It's kind of like a trial and error, but yeah, my next step is to take the flowers off the wall and make room for the shelves. You guys, I am putting up shelves and I've never done this before. I tried doing this one time at my old house and I made the hole too big and it was just a disaster. Yeah, so you're gonna see me do this and either make a fool of myself or it's gonna work. So yeah, we'll see.
You hit me up on a late night. I've been driving to the west side. Say you want it just one time. Gotta hit it, baby, 2 times. Don't wanna beg for you to come through. If you don't fuck with me, then what you doing? Got my bitches and we out here cruising. If you ain't with it, then you know you're losing.
I did it! I got my first shelf. So now I just have to do the other one. Oh my gosh, I'm actually so excited. Watch something go wrong, but oh my gosh, I'm like beyond proud of myself. I'm gonna carry on and woo! Hopefully it keeps going as well as it's been going.
You got me thinking about all the things I do for you. Won't you be mine?
Success! I did it! I got the shelves up all by myself. They're like the slightest bit off, like they're supposed to be lined up perfectly, but honestly, not a big deal. I'm proud of my work. I'm proud of what I did. Yeah, like I said, proud of what I did. I'm gonna put like a bit of decor up on the shelf and like try to hide the cords there that are up there, but yeah, so that's where I'm at. Then I'm gonna put my desk back together, like back against the wall. I'm in the middle of kind of like redoing my desk as well, but that's like a whole different video. So yeah, pretty excited about that. Yeah, for now, this is what I've got.
All the things I do with you, you got me thinking about. All the things I do for you, you got me thinking about. All the things I do with you, you got me thinking about. All the things I do